Hello everyone, my name is Ross Griffin. I'm here with Precipice. Today we're going to be talking about the practical ways that we can apply the framework that Mtoko Gomede set out for us last week to our goals. We're going to be talking about how we can practically approach our goals in a way that makes them approachable. So last week we looked at how to create an inspirational why, how to be specific about our goals, and how to make our goals achievable. So what we're going to do this week is we're going to look at three different types of people. We're going to look at a student, a salesperson or a business person, and an athlete. And we're going to look at how we can apply this framework to goals that they may have in order to make this whole framework that we've put together a little bit more tangible for you. So let's look at the why first, and we're going to look at the student within the why first. A student may have a goal like, I want to get better grades. But this is not very inspirational. So rather, the student should be saying, I want to get better grades so I get a solid degree behind myself that ensures that I get a really good job, ultimately securing my future. An athlete may say, I want to get better at rugby. But again, this is not very emotional and emotive. So rather, they should say, I want to get better at rugby so I can make it onto the first team and get a scholarship for university. Last week, we look at the salesperson or the young business person, and they say, I want to get a promotion. But it's not really emotive. So rather, their goal should be something along the lines of, I want to get a promotion so I can finally save up for that dream holiday that I've always dreamed of going on. See, what we're doing here is we're making the goal more emotive and inspirational. We're really taking it on as part of our identity and making it personal. Simon Sinek says there's two ways to influence people. You can either manipulate them or inspire them. We want to inspire ourselves into action. Now we're going to be looking at how to make our goal specific. In order to make a goal specific, we have to clearly state what we're going to do and when we're going to do it. James Clear says, often people don't lack motivation, but rather they lack clarity. We're giving ourselves clarity. Looking at the student, this person has said they want to get good grades, but that's not very specific. Rather, they should say, I want to get high A's and B's by the end of the year. The athlete says, I want to get better at rugby. But again, it's not very specific. Rather, he should say, I want to make the first team by the end of the year. And thirdly, we look at the salesperson who wants a promotion. He should be saying, I want to get a promotion by the end of the year. I want to be promoted to manager by the end of the year. What we're doing here is we're specifying what we're trying to achieve and by when we're going to achieve it. Looking at how to make our goal measurable. This is so important. We need to understand our progress. We do it all the time in our daily lives. We look at calendars, we look at loading bars on our screens, we look at the clock, waiting for work to finish. Progress is so important to understanding when we're going to complete something. If we look at the student, they could implement something like, I will achieve high A's and B's for every major assignment. This ensures that they know whether they are on track or not on track for achieving their goal. If we look at this rugby player, it's a little bit more subjective. What he would need to do is identify some key areas where he can improve. Say, for example, he drops the ball often. Let's say he drops it 5 times a game. His goal would be to get that number as low as possible. And he may have various aspects like these throughout his sporting and his gameplay that he'd need to identify. The same with the business person. He'd need to identify a key area where he can improve. Let's say he makes 100,000 Rand a month and he wants to make 200,000 Rand a month. And his boss has said, if you get 200,000 Rand, you get that promotion. So again, it's putting a key result in place. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to make our goals inspirational. We want to take that goal on and make it personal. We want to make it part of our identity. We want to say, I am the kind of a person that achieves A's in my tests. We're making it specific. I know exactly what the goal is that I am aiming for. I know where I'm going and what I'm going to achieve. And thirdly, we're making it measurable. We all want to know how close we are to achieving our goals. And that's exactly what we're doing here, is we are measuring how close we are to achieving our goals. I hope this was helpful. Our goal was to take the theoretical aspects that Mtoko laid out for us in the first video and give it some practical, tangible application, really. If you guys have any questions, be sure to leave comments down below. We'd love to answer them, and we just want to say a massive thank you for watching this video.